fishing pole, subscribe on his channel, and go on the Peeler and watch his channel. Goodbye. See you tomorrow. We do a video. And subscribe on the channel.
What's going on, fishing folks? Welcome back to Guy with the GoPro Fishing Show. This will be episode 132. 6 techniques for going after river smallmouth bass. So these are not going to be your, tubes and all the, given ones. These are ones that I've found to work for me that are a little outside your normal normal baits that you would reach for when you're targeting smallmouth on a fairly bigger river system. So the first one that I've stumbled on is a version of the Z-Man chatterbait called the Flashback Mini, which you will see here. Now I like to throw this or just the plain old white just to resemble a general bait fish, not anything specific. And not only does this work on smallmouth, but it works on all species of bass, including white bass. I've caught big bluegill, pumpkin seed, walleye, maybe even a channel cat on this bait, and it works exceptionally well in cold water, fishing it really slow along the bottom. I like to throw the 1/8 ounce. It's also offered in a 1/16 ounce version. The only drawback is there's no keeper on the hooks, so obviously Elastec and super glue work pretty well together. It is a light wire hook. It is a spinning rod technique. If you catch a big one, which I've caught some 4 and 5 pound largemouth on this bait, you probably will bend the hook and it will be mangled, but it's a good keepsake, to go along with whatever footage or picture you have of that catch. So check this out. So we ain't done a lunch break sessions in a while, and I wanted to come down here and fish some of this water while it was down, slow at work. Throwing the old chatterbait Flashback Mini. See if we can get anything to play along here. Oh, I just seen something roll on it, it looked like. Can't really cast an 1/8 ounce bait all that far. Oh! Wow, that didn't take long, did it? Wow, he hit that on the fall. Man, that fish is fired up, dude. On the fall, buddy. Didn't ya? Hey, 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 hey. You are determined to get back in that water. And that is fine if you let me help you out here. Hold on, dude. I know it's weird. I know it. It's weird. I know, buddy. I know. Oh, smokes. I just almost fell on my butt. Wow, that was close. Hopefully that's the only hole I just gave you right there, little dude. But you are healthy. Just need a little pick real quick. We'll get you back in the water. You gotta be tired from all that flipping and a flopping. Look at that, folks. Second cast. Second cast. Alright, we're gonna let this dude go nice and easy, because it was probably you ready to go? There you go. Awesome. Awesome. Something told me to come down here for the lunch break sessions. All right, number 2, and one of my favorites for cloudy, rainy, or overcast days is the War Eagle double willow leaf spinner bait. And I like the chartreuse and white, and I use a Bass Pro Shops double tail chartreuse grub for a trailer. And what I like to do with this bait, and you will see in the footage after I'm showing you the bait here, is I like to close my bail before, or engage my reel, because I throw them on a bait caster. Engage my reel before the bait is about to drop into the water, and just burn it across the top. I mean, almost like a wake bait. You will see the top willow leaf making a nice presence in the water, get those double tail grub legs going, and next thing you know, you will be setting the hook on a nice smallmouth. Even if it's, you know, a dank, you know, these river smallmouths are, they're healthy, they're fast. You better stay on that handle and don't give them any slack. So check this out. Yep. Yes, sir. Hey, buddy. I gotcha. Yeah. Love when the plan comes together. I love it. You're not the biggest guy. No, you're not. But you got a mouthful of War Eagle, buddy. Thanks, dude. Thank you, little buddy. All right. Yeah! Love it! So what I did was, I knew if I let the bait sink too much that I'd lose it. And I can't get over there to get it back, really. It'd be a pain in the butt. So when I first bought this spinnerbait, what I would do is I'd throw it out, but I wouldn't even let it sink at all, and I'd just burn it. I mean, almost like wake baiting it. And these river smallmouth, they will come unglued for that. They will. They'll come unglued for that if you fish it like that. And I knew there, you know, with the watercolor and everything, he's sitting in here, and the way the current is blowing around this bridge piling, you can see the way the beach ball's going. That guy, he's a smart guy. He's just sitting in the rocks, letting the food come to him. He don't gotta fight no current. I mean, it's all blowing right to him. Plus, he's not gonna go out there and get eaten by a big muskie or a gar or whatever. He's chilling. See, people say fish are dumb, but they're not dumb. Number 3 in the lineup, and it's grown to be one of my favorites, not just for smallmouth, but for a lot of species, is throwing a lighter lipless, not your 3/8 or your 1/2 ounce, but the 1/4 ounce. Especially this one I'm going to show you here is a 1/4 ounce Rapala
gold foil, what do they call it, the rattling wrap, I believe. But it works well for me, especially again on cloudy days when I see them, you know, corralling bait and ambushing bait. It's a fish producer. So check this out.
Let's put on a lipless and cover some serious water here. Morning, gentlemen. I'm not bad. About y'all? You and me both. You and me both. Oh yeah, a little smallmouth. Yeah. I figured they'd be all over a lipless. There's a whole bunch of bait right here. Yeah, I gotta be at work in about an hour.
It beats working too.
It does. Be a good morning for some top water. Yeah. Yeah, they're pinning bait between themselves and the surface. You can definitely see that. Oh, there's one. Why don't you come back in about 3 years, dude? Yeah. You got the front hook though, he's aggressive.
Yeah.
You have a good day, gentlemen. Man, you little smallmouth are bleeders, man, I tell you what.
There's some good smallmouth in here to get one on the surface tonight.
Yeah, no kidding. I think my biggest one this year was about 4, and it came on that Booyah Vibra wire spinnerbait. Oh shoot. But my personal best was on a Bomber Model A down there at Marmet, and it was 6. Take care, guys. That's a better one. Hey, dude. What's up, man? Hold on, boss. Hold on. Hold on, little buddy. I'll get you back in the water. Hold on. Not really. He's a little chunker. You just felt like a big boy. Yes, you did. Man, the Rapala. You know why, guys? Number one, the most important thing about this bait being productive right now is its size. It is close to the size of the forage in the water. That's it. That's the number one thing. I could be throwing a purple one right now, but If it's the same size and the same, everything else is the same, I'm gonna say the size is the most important right now. But I do like to throw the flashier stuff on days like today. I just do. I think the sky gives it a good backdrop.
Alright, number 4 on the list is either a 3/8 ounce or a 1/2 ounce black and blue Z-Man original chatterbait. And I have found a Yum trailer that I've grown to like. It is just a single body creature bait, no appendages except 2 pinchers. I find it in some cool colors, but in this footage you will see that it's like a cross between a June bug and a sapphire blue. I guess it's like right in that middle ground, but it pairs up well with the blue and black skirts that come on the original Z-Man chatterbait. And the smallmouth love it. They always have. It's always been a color that I have done well with in the river, fishing for smallmouth when they aren't biting spinner baits or, you know, underspins or something like that. That'll usually be my next move, is to try a chatterbait or bladed jig, whatever you want to call it. So check this out.
So this is a pretty cool view. This is where that picture was taken for the banner picture of the channel, except it was taken during the cold weather months. I mean, I'm not into like government buildings or anything. There's a ball of bait. I could see it from here, man. My goodness. So there's probably fish targeting that. So we're gonna go over that way to start. It's supposed to rain today, so the bite should be decent. The barometer is low. We know that much. Just gotta find a place I can set my other rod. The other rod always brings spinning rod. Man, I used to be double fisted with casting gear all the time. Yep, busting bait. I see them. Man, that was easy to spot, wasn't it? But so as long as it's not in the mud, I'm gonna start with power. I'm gonna start throwing this bladed jig and see what we can't do. Now, a lot of times the smaller fish will be the ones in there, but something's in there corralling bait. That's obvious. I really like to bring it in the summertime though. Something short struck it. See all that bait jump? I can slow down my retrieve a little bit though because the water clarity. A lot of times they come right out of this and hit it. This is a big flat right here though, so you really can't let it sink too much. I've lost a lot of baits over here. So we got a stern wheel regatta down here on the river, and I guess it used to be like a yearly deal. Yep, little guy. Hey man, is that your first time eating a chatterbait? You're a little guy. I know, bud, it's weird. It's weird up here on the surface. Believe me, I live here. All right, that's one. I'm pretty sure this is an older one though, because you know how every chatterbait is 3/8. I'm pretty sure this one's a 1/2 ounce, and I like 1/2 ounce. And the heavier ones, because you can fish them faster and they stay in the strike zone. And if you guys don't think that these Shakespeare excursions, there was another bite, are good bladed jig and spinnerbait rods on the cheap, you are kidding yourself. They are great rods for that. I mean, great. I'm trying to catch a bigger one though.
Number 5. We all know how smallmouth love Berkeley Powerbait Max Scent. Now, one that they really don't get a lot of exposure online is the flat nose minnow. It has an anatomically correct fork tail positioned the right way, not this way, but this way, like an actual tail. And if I'm fishing around a lot of snags, which the river system through my town is loaded with them, I will Texas frigate on usually either a 2/0 Gamakatsu G-Lock, the same hook that I use for free rigging. Which, side note, I have been trying some free rigs. I just haven't got on a free rig bite yet this season, but I finally had to replace that old blues Hank Parker that I had been using the last 2 seasons for free rigging and a backup drop shot rod in the rain. I ended up going with the old model Abu Garcia Vengeance in the 7-foot medium. Just tried it out earlier in the rain, throwing around a 2.8 rage swimmer, and caught a nice one, and it loaded up well, and it felt like it had the type of backbone that I was looking for, with the type of tip that I can make casts, whether I'm plinking drop shot, casting drop shot, casting free rig, casting small swim baits, etc. So I'm pleased with it as a backup, inclement weather rod for those techniques. But anyways, check this out. Can't talk about smallmouth without talking about drop shotting. I mean, you knew I was going to include it, guys, but it's all about the flat nose minnow. You can nose hook it, or you can Texas rig it like I did here. So check it out.
Take my power bait? No. Yep. Man, they're so fast. That's a better one. Hey, man. Darker colors work in the morning. Hey, dude. All right, simmer down. Simmer down, which you guys never do. Hey, buddy.
And last but not least, I mean, we wouldn't be talking about river fishing if we weren't talking about throwing a weightless wacky worm Senko for smallmouth bass. Now, 2 things. I always throw my weightless wacky worms on a straight shank hook There's two hooks that I use. I use the Hayabusa FPP. It is actually a flipping hook, but they make like 2/0 and 3/0 sizes for finesse. You know, it's perfect for wacky rigging. Your hookups will be better. Don't use O-rings. It takes your hook point and puts it in an unorthodox position. And also Eagle Claw, not Trocar. It's not a Trocar line, but it's just an Eagle Claw. Straight shank. It's a long shank with two keepers on the shank that are just little barbs. I don't want to call it an Aberdeen because I'm not positive that's what it is, but I got a couple of them, and when I find out exactly what it is, I'll make an episode and show it to you guys and tell you exactly what, you know, the hook model number is and catalog number and all that good stuff. But I like to throw the Yamamoto Senkos. I like to throw the Biospawn Exo Sticks, and I like to throw Yum Dingers. I haven't had, and the Big Bite Baits Trick Stick. That is a sleeper, but I have not had any luck on the Strike King. What is that called? The shimmy stick, I want to say, or something like that. No luck on those. Have caught some fish on the Ocho, especially the Ned Ocho, but have caught some on the full size. But I like the 5-inch Yamamoto Senko black with the blue sapphire tip. That is my all-time favorite Senko. Everybody else's is the green pumpkin, number 297. Not me. I've came across some awesome colors. There's a whole slew of colors in those baits, and they're just great. You know, if you rig things the right way, you can get more than one fish catch out of a Yamamoto Senko. We all know how soft they are, but that's why they get bit so much, because they are so lifelike underwater. So anyways, check this out.
Hey, dude! Take my worm! Buddy, that is a Hayabusa. You're not going nowhere, little boy. You got popped inside of the cheek. You got popped inside of the cheek. That is the hard part of your cheek, man. See how sharp hooks help you? You're a little warrior, huh? Man, you little ones are so fast. My gosh. Oh my gosh, they're so fast. It's unreal, man.
Alright, y'all, there's 6 baits that maybe you haven't, been throwing or haven't gave a try yet to target smallmouth bass in your neck of the woods. They work for me, and I wanted to pass them on to y'all. Being that there's only a few days left in the month, we will do the drawing around August 1st or August 2nd. So don't forget to go back into that episode that says July's giveaway and leave hashtag swinghead in the comments. This is Guy with the GoPro Fishing Show, out for now, but just for now.